What's going on, everybody? So today we gonna learn some new shit again. We're gonna learn how to get vocals to sit inside of a two-track mix. In other words, the instrumental. You know, a lot of people, they just go on YouTube, they search up J. Cole type beat, they get the beat, they download it, they put it in Logic Pro X or whatever dot, and then they try to get their vocals to sit with it and get that mix nice and centered, where everything is where it should be. To make it sound as if you got the stems of each instrument and you're wrapping it around the vocals so it sounds professional, right? So today I'm going to show you guys how to manipulate the instrumental, aka the two-track, so you could get the vocals to sit right in the middle and make everything sound like it's around it. Alright, so let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. I have already put these plugins on this beat, and it is game changing. Now I'm gonna keep it real. You need to have the Waves plugins. I pay $30 a month for all the Waves plugins, and it comes with these. So that's what we're gonna be using. So let's check it out. Let's dive in real quick. Okay, guys. So the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna get the beat all loud like this. Watch. You guys see right there, the beat is like, it's already processed. It's already been limited. Whenever these guys export it and put it on YouTube, they make it sound as best as they can make it sound, right? So it's already up here, look. It's hitting 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the gain down, not the volume. The volume is once all the processing is done. So we're going to bring just the gain down. We're going to put a gain plug-in. Boom. You add this one. Turn it on. I give myself around 10, negative 9.9 dB. That basically brings the gain of the beat down, so it gives you headroom to start mixing and to add compression, reverb, delays, all that processing. It gives you headroom so you could add those things. So bring the gain down. Boom. Brings the gain down. Now you got room to start, right? The next plugin we're going to add is called Smack Attack. It's a transient shaper. What a transient shaper is basically the transients, like the very tips of the instrumental in the WAV file, like the snares and the kicks and those instruments. It gets those transients and it basically enhances just that part of the beat. So if it's enhancing that part of the beat only, it spreads it out this way, it adds more dynamics, and it gives your vocal more room to sit in the middle. So that's basically what this does. This is the settings that I have on it. Put headphones on or listen on monitors if you're trying to learn how to mix like this and get your vocals to sound real sexy. So look, we're going to turn this off. Listen to it without it. Listen to the bass, listen to the kick, and listen to the snare without it. Listen.
They probably fond of me or got at least in a genre 3. My dog, please get the fuck off of me. I need room to breathe, all on my dick, my cock all squeezed. I go right.
And then with it, listen.
3, my dog, please get the fuck off of me. I need room to breathe, all on my dick, my cock all squeezed. I go raw, I don't worry about the cons, my G.
You can hear that the snare and the kick are enhanced, and you can even see it right here if you look. You see those little peaks? That's the transients being boosted up, so it gives a vocal room to breathe, right? Amazing plugin. These are the settings I have at 19 attack. I brought the sensitivity down. I brought this down a little bit. And that's about it. You can hear what it does as you play with the settings. So just mess around with it. See how it fits with your vocals. This is best for mine. So that is the transient shaper. You definitely need one of these whenever mixing a two-track. Amazing plugin. The next one we got is right here. This is the F6 RTA. It's an EQ. But the thing about this EQ is it has mid-side processing. So what you're going to do is find out where the bulk of the frequencies are in your vocal, right? You're going to go here. For example, you can use this one.
3, my dog, please get the fuck off of me. I need room to breathe, all on my dick, my cock all squeezed. I go raw, I don't worry about the cons, my G. I say what's on my mind, unforgiving rhymes. It'll take the shine out your life till it's dark and you wanna cry.
So for me, it was around this area of like 1K to 2.2 maybe, like around here. That's the bulk for me, right? So I go back, I add this EQ, and I carve out a space right here. And basically what that does is that part of the beat is cut out on the mid-side image only, not the regular stereo image. On the mid-side image, you're gonna press mid-side afterwards, right here, whenever you're done cutting out of the space for your vocals. So wherever the bulk body of the frequencies for your vocals are, get that frequency and cut a space for it. That's where your vocals are going to live. They're going to have a nice pocket to sit in. And then you're going to press mid side. This is the difference. This is without it.
3, my dog, please get the fuck off of me. I need room to breathe, all on my dick, my cock all squeezed, I go raw. I don't worry about the cons, my G. I say what's on my mind, unforgiving
with it.
3, my dog, please get the fuck off of me. I need room to breathe, all on my dick, my cock all squeezed, I go raw. I don't worry about the cons, my G. I say what's on my mind.
You can hear it. You gotta listen close. If you're new with this stuff, it might take you a while, but as you mix more and more, your ears will get accustomed to hearing things that are more difficult to hear for the average listener. But as soon as you turn it on, I can hear the vocal. It's almost as if the vocal just kind of like drops in, like it snaps into place within the beat as soon as I turn this on. And then remember, you have to press the mid-side button after. Game changer. Amazing. Super amazing plugin. The next thing we're going to add is the center plugin, right? And this thing is crazy, bro. So right here, you have the lows, you have the highs of the beat, and then you have the punch, which is the kick, right? So you're going to get the lows and you're going to move them to the center. Remember, vocals are usually on the high end of the frequency spectrum chart, right? Around like 1K to 3K is where vocals live, right? So you want to move the lows to that area because the vocals are already high. So that's the balance, right? Lows and high. And then the high frequencies, like, you know, in this beat is the
tagging me like it's graffiti. I make her come, which
the horns, that's high. The hi-hats, the snare, all those instruments, right? Those are higher, like vocals. So you're gonna want to move those away from the middle, away from the vocals. So there is space. So it creates a balance. The highs are gonna move to the side. You can see I moved them over here. The punch is almost the same thing as the lows, right? The kick. So that you're going to move towards the center a little bit to have it there with the vocals. Remember, it creates that balance. You have the lows of the sub bass, the kicks with the vocals. There's a balance. And then you have the highs on the side. So now you have all these different transients and instruments wrapped around your vocal instead of not having these plugins and it just sounds like your vocals are above the beat or right below it. Now it sounds like your vocals are within the mix. Game-changing plugins right here. So that's what we did here. For the center, we lowered the kick a little bit. These are just for my settings, my vocals. Remember, mess around with this stuff. Mess around with the levels right here in the center and for the sides, how loud you want it, right? So this is without it.
And anyone can get it. I'm so hungry for this shit and y'all a bunch of lettuce. I can't get enough, I'm greedy. All these hoes so needy, blowing up my line, tagging me like it's graffiti. I make her come, which is true, make her wishes come true. Fuck it, I'm a genie. She drunk off wine, she gets sad as fuck when she don't get to see me. This a braggadocious.
And this is with it.
And y'all a bunch of lettuce. I can't get enough, I'm greedy. All these hoes so needy, blowing up my line, tagging me like it's graffiti. I make her come, which is true, make her wishes come true. Fuck it, I'm a genie. She drunk off wine, she get. And y'all a bunch of lettuce. I can't get enough, I'm greedy. All these hoes so needy, blowing up my line. And y'all a bunch of lettuce. I can't get enough, I'm greedy. All these hoes so needy, blowing up my line, tagging me like it's graffiti. I make her.
To notice a change whenever you add plugins, focus on one instrument and listen to just that instrument without it and with it. Right there, I was listening to the horns, right? The horns without it, they're just there chilling, whatever, right? They're in their spot. And then you turn this plugin on and you can hear the horns. They kind of like, they spread out. They go towards the sides because the horns are a higher frequency in this instrumental, aka 2-track, and we moved them where? To the sides. So you can hear it move to the sides. And that right there gives our vocals room to sit inside of the mix. These plugins are amazing, bro. Like, it changed my mixing game when it comes to 2-tracks by a long shot. So I highly recommend getting Waves. And that's it, guys. You just need these plugins right here. I mean, I wouldn't consider the gain plugin a plugin because you're just turning the gain down. So it's really just these 3 plugins right here that you want to get. Like, if you could get your hands on these, your 2 tracks are going to sound way better. And that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was simple enough. And you guys already know what to do. If you enjoyed the content, I would appreciate if you guys would subscribe. It would mean the world to me. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make this my life. So, yeah. That's all I could ask for. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Love y'all. Kid Forever, out.